Once again, welcome back to all dear students. This is the third lectures on Train to Pakistan novel summary, which we have already covered the two lectures. In these two lectures, we discuss the first lecture. We discuss about introductory lectures, and the second lectures, which we discuss already about the characters. What are the characters in this Train to Pakistan novel written by Khushwant Singh. This is the last lectures. This is the last series of these today's lectures. Train to Pakistan novel summary. So which we discuss about, which is the written by the Khushwant Singh. So line by line, so we discuss about the Train to Pakistan novel summary. The firstly, Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh is based on the real historical event that took place during the partition of India in 1947. This period marks the creation of Pakistan as a new nation, as a result of millions of Hindus and Sikhs were forced to migrate to India, while Muslims were compelled to move to Pakistan, often against their will. The partition led to extreme violence, hatred, and communal rights. Train arrived filled with the dead bodies, which means the massacre. The firstly, they as a started the novels, which we talk about that these scenarios which happens in during that times. Uh, the trains arrives filled with the dead bodies, and the land witnessed rivers of blood. Within a short time, nearly 2 lakhs innocent and ordinary people were brutally killed. These painful chapters in the history can never be forgotten. So, if we talk about dear students, understand that things. So, how the massacre the happening during that period, and it was very brutally happened when the starting the these are massacre at that times. So the novel is set in the small fictional town Manu Manjra. Before partition, the village was peacefully and untouched by the communal tension, such as a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and Christians living together in harmony. Also, they respected each other's custom and shared a simple center life, content life. So in this novel, the people they are belong to Muslim, Christian, Sikh. All these people they are very live to happily life in this. That is the name of the village of the Manu Manjra. The especially actually this is the fictional towns in this novel Manu Manjra, which is described by the Khushwant Singh. So this is very important thing. The next the calm on Manu Manjra is disturbed when the Hindu money lenders Lala Ram Lal murdered by the ducats. Although the real criminals escaped, the police arrest Jagat Singh and Iqbal Singh without proper evidence. In this novel, when the novel started the first time, that time the money lender, the name of the Lala Ramlal, who killed by the Malli, he was a decade. He was the we can say that he's not a good natured man, and he killed to Lala Ramlal, who is a money lender in this novel. Okay, but unfortunately, what happened? The Iqbal Singh and Jagat Singh to arrest by the police and without any evidence also there. So therefore they arrest to the Iqbal Singh and Jagat Singh also. So this is not fair. Jagat Singh is the central characters and hero of the novel. If we talk about, he is a tall, strong, and feared because of this rough image. Not he is kind-hearted and loyal. He is a deeply if we talk about, he is a deeply inspired by so many peoples, and but he is a deeply love with the Nurans. She is a Muslim girl and daughter of Iman Baksh also. Iqbal Singh is a social worker who comes to the Manu Maharaj to spread political awareness, but he too is arrested unjustly. If we talk about the when Iqbal Singh unfortunately come from the Delhi, and when the Iqbal Singh don't know about that because he was very unfamiliar this incident. but unfortunately he also arrested by the police, and police also arrest him. So at that time, so this is very arrestee is unjustly things. So in village Monomanjara, Khushwant Singh shows how partition destroyed peaceful lives of the innocent relationship when the Lala Ramlal is murdered by the Malli, and his gangs of decades. Jagat Singh is already in the jail, and Iqbal Singh is not present in the Monomanjara at the times. So when Lala Ramlal killed by the Malay during that times, there is no any people they present there because they don't know about this incident. So, but unfortunately they arrest by the police. So this is very incredible things for them. Then, okay, in spite of these clear facts, the police arrest both Jagat Singh and Iqbal Singh, although they are not completely innocent. This shows the failures of the administration during the times of partition also. So during that times, the partition so totally destroy the lots of people's life. Okay. The deputy commissioners and magistrate of Manu Manjaras is Hukum Chand. He is portrayed as a corrupt, careless, and irresponsible for fear. Without conducting a proper investigation, he orders the constable to arrest Jagga and Iqbal to take them in custody. Okay, so actually, police they had no any evidence. Therefore, they arrested the Jagga and Iqbal Singh. So this is very critical thing. To confirm Iqbal Singh's religion, and the police check whether he is circumcised. When they realize that he is the Sheikh, Hukum Chand still order them to change his name to Muhammad Iqbal. The prepared a false arrest warrant. Okay, orange warrants, and that you have to change his name, so Muhammad Iqbal, because he is belong to Muslim maybe. So he changed his name, and his name they changed Iqbal, Muhammad Iqbal. After that, okay, he instruct the police to detain both main steal and real murderers of Rama Lal is found. Okay, until and unless Ram Lal's murders we cannot found, so we have to steal them in the custody also. So these two people. Sooner after a mysterious and terrifying train arrived from the Pakistan carrying the dead bodies of Hindus and Sikhs, the villagers of Monomanjara are unaware of its context, but the police knows the horrifying truth. So when the train arrived from the Pakistan, and people they don't know what is exactly happening here. So that time these all the incident already knows the policemen, spokesmen, all they already knows that. Okay, so what is the happening here? So these incidents create fear and tension in the village. So all the villagers they are very afraid, they are very scared about these things, because they are not to understand so what is happening here. Even Hukum Chand is deeply shocked and disturbed also. So in this novel, the Hukum Chand, who is a policeman, who is a commissioner, who is a main protagonist in this novel, who also very shocked, who also very worried about that thing. So what is the happening here? So this is how to escape his guilt and inner fear. He seeks comfort with the Hasina, a Muslim prostitute, and become emotionally attached to her. So when he very disturbed at that time, a girl whose name is Hasina, she also give the homage to the person whose name is Hukum Chand, who is a commissioner of this in this novel. Okay. The next morning, the sub-inspectors. So if we talk about the next morning, what happened? Next morning, the sub-inspector informed Hukum Chand and that Jagat Singh is ready to name the real murderers, Malli. Okay, Hukum Chand's order arrest to Malli, and later he orders to the Muslim of Manu Majaras leave the villagers, spreading hatred and fears. After his transfer, he realized the mistake and finally ordered the release of Iqbal Singh and Hukum Chand. Hukum Chand deliberately changes Iqbal Singh's name to Mohammad Iqbal and declare him a member of Muslim League also. So what is here happened? So when the Hukum Chand who decide you have to change his name and you have to change his name and his name may be Muhammad Iqbal because he belonged to Muslim League also. So this is very indifferent things. He also spread the false claim that Iqbal and his friends have murdered the Hindu moneylenders Lala Ramlal. Hukum Chand does his intentionally to create the impression that a Muslim has killed a Hindu, thereby encouraging communal hatred against the Muslims. So why the Hukum Chand doing this? Because he wanted to making the rumors among these two communities, Hindu and Muslim. So that's why he making these kind of mutual things. So dear students, you have to understand these things. Okay, at that time, people already believe that Muslims are a way violent towards Hindus, and Hukum Chand takes advantage of these fears and to control the situations. So people were very blind and they don't know. They blindly believe on Hukum Chand. So how Hukum Chand he also doing these all activities about the peoples, but people don't know. But when the people they understand this situation, okay, the head constable visit Manu Manzara and announced the Muslim must move to the refugee camp. Earlier, Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh live together peacefully in the village. But partition brings suspicions and fear also. Sikh refugees arrive from the Pakistan and are wounded, angry, okay, and full of grief, which increases tensions in Manu Manjra. So that time people they understand. So we want to go to in that refugee campus and where we live, and after that we will go to our Pakistan. So that's why people they were very unhappy and their feeling was very uncontrolled. So this is the making the very rumorous time by time, day by day in this Manu Manjra village. The head constable visit Manu Manjra and announced that Muslim must move to the refugee camp. Earlier, Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh lived together peacefully in the Manu Manjra village. But partition brings suspicion. These are things which happen. A meeting is held in the village Gurudwara. That time a meeting was held. Gurudwara. Some young Sikhs expressed anger, demands revenge against Muslim. However, a few sensible Sikh leads argue that the Muslim of Manu Manjra are innocent and should be protected. So at that time there is happened the meeting, and in that meeting they discussed something key points regarding the when the Muslim came from the came from the train from the Pakistan. We should not directly attack on them. We should always them protect because they are our villagers, and therefore we cannot do anything. So this is how happened. There is Imam Baksh and another Muslim attend the meeting. Do you know in the previous lectures which we discussed about Imam Baksh? Imam Baksh is he also main character in this novel. But Imam Baksh, which when we talk about, he was blind. Okay, he is a blind characters. But Imam Baksh also attained this important meeting. Imam Baksh and another Muslim attained the meeting. After discussion, it is finally decided that Muslims should leave the village temporarily and for their own safety. Imam Baksh tears in his eyes. Imam Baksh informed Muslim villagers and asked them collect their belongings and leave Manu Manjra. So that time when they announce all, that time Imam Baksh was become very emotionally, and it seems in his eyes tearing. So this is very critical situation for Imam Baksh. Heartbroken, so millions and people heartbroken. Nuran runs to Jagga and Singh's house, but Jagga is still in custody. She tells Jagga's mother that that she is pregnant with the Jagga's child. But at that time, her mother, Jagga's mother, she was very going to shock. So how it is possible? But when Nuran, she explained all these scene what happened herself. So this is that time Jagga's mother, she accepted to the Nuran. The next morning, vehicles arrived from the refugee camp to carry the Muslim away. The lots of the commander officer who announced that Muslim will be sent to the Pakistan. Okay, the Muslim villagers become worried and confused. They think about their houses and land and property. What will happen after that? And some innocent Muslims believe that they will be stay in the refugee camp for few days also, and later return to Manu Manjra. Once the situation improves, situation will be resolved, they will be returned back. But these kind of thinking, Manu Manjra's Muslim people, they are very critically thinking that. These scenarios here happen. Okay, the commanding officer tells them that they have only few minutes and pack their belonging to say farewell to everyone. After Muslim leaves Manu Manjra, Malli, the Dacoit, is made a charge of their properties, and he planned to rob the abandoned Muslims' houses and showing how the criminals take advantages of communal violence. So when after that all the Muslim people they left the Manu Manjra. After that the Malli, who is a Dacoit, and he will be becoming in charge of all the houses and all the properties also. So this is how this happened in this Manu Manjra village. So move ahead. During this time, the water level of Satluj river rise dangerously, creating fear of floods. Trains continue to pass through the Manu Manjra from the Pakistan, but no passenger get down. One day, what happened? The train is passed from the village of the Manu Manjra, and that time there is no any single people in this side in this we can say that train. But that time the people they instantly look outside the train, and they how they show that the scenarios, there is lots of dead bodies on the we can say that rivers. So how they come from the Pakistan. So this has happened. Dead bodies of women and children's bathing in the rivers. Okay, floating on the rivers, and the villagers believe that Hindu and Muslim have been killed in Pakistan and thrown into the rivers. And these scenes of the bloodshed create terrible anger and hatred among the people. Fear spread throughout the village also. So this is very badly behaved. The people they understand that. So how the Muslim people in the Pakistan they kill to Hindu and Sikh, and therefore they thrown into the river, and those dead bodies right still here to flowing on the river. So it is very terrible things for all the peoples of Manu Manjra. At the night, the villagers gather in the Gurudwara because they are afraid to stay alone in their houses. Okay, in the night, what happened? The old people they decided to we want to stay in the Gurudwara because all they want to live their life, all they want to save their life, and everybody they don't want to kill, everybody they don't want to die because everybody want to live the happily life. So therefore they decided to we should live in the Gurudwara at the night times. Soon armed Sheikh militants arrive and ask the villagers to help them attack the train carrying Muslim from the refugee camps to Pakistan. They plan to kill the Muslim traveling in the train, believing that Manu Manjra Muslim will also be among them. However, two people, Smith Singh and Lambardar, they decided we cannot do anything, we cannot, we are not agree with that this thing. We want to only peacefully live, so that's why you should not do these activities. Okay, so they are not to agree that this plan, crucial plan. Okay, however, the two people, Singh and Nambardar, they are not ready for that this plan also. When Mit Singh and Nambardar of Mano Manjas hear about the plan of Sikh militants to attack the train carrying Muslim, he immediately runs to the police station and inform Hukum Chand. However, Hukum Chand cowardly tell the sub inspector. So that time Lambardar, he decided, I will tell the police these all the scenes what happening here. So I will not agree with that, because these are people, they are making the plan to kill the Muslim people. So this is not fair. This is not good behavior. This is not very well they do. Okay, so that's why he wanted to announce the police. He wanted to say that the police to the police, and he runs away to the police, and he said that police, these are all the plans which militants they did. He says that if the militants want to kill the Muslim, the people should remain silent and not damage the image of the administrations. Okay, this is happen all that things. Okay, uh, 2 minutes. Okay, let's come to the point. Yes. Then Sub Inspector remands Hukumchand and Hasina. The Muslim prostitute may be also be traveling on the train. Hasina is a young, okay, she is a young, at most the age of the Hukumchand's daughter, and she is the beloved of Hukumchand. When the Hukumchand understand these things, Hasina also in that trains, and she also traveling the same trains which militants, Sikh militants, they make a plan to attack on the train. That time he very worried and very angrily. Okay, this is happening with the Hukumchand. This make Hukumchand deeply worried and restless. For the first time, he personal feeling awake and conscious. He realized the cruelty of partition violence, especially towards women. He think anxiously about what he should do to save innocent lives and Hasina. So when he know that the plans of Muslims, they will be killed to all the Sikhs people. That time he decided, okay, Muslim people. That he decided, I want to make the peacefully. I want to make the decision something. So then the people, then these people will be save of life, Muslim peoples, and in that train also there is a Hasina also there. Okay. Finally, Hukum Chand decided to act indirectly, and he ordered the release of Jagat Singh and Iqbal Singh, and tell them the entire truth about the planned massacre. So when he decided, Jagat Singh and Iqbal Singh, he released them. Okay, and he said all the plans. So what is the happening? What is the behind this is the happen? What is the massive sacred happening? Slaughterhouses, all these scene, all this incident, why this happening day by day in this Manu Maja. Also, he totally he totally said this plan to the Jagat Singh and Iqbal Singh, and they also release. Okay, release. Hukum Chand also released them. Okay. After being released, Jagat Singh rushed towards Manu Manjra to find the Nuran, thinking she might be in the hiding nearby. And after he released, he is finding to Nuran. Where is my Nurans? Okay. Iqbal Singh goes to the Gurudwara, and where the Meet Singh explained the plan to kill the Muslim on the train. Okay. Iqbal thinks deeply about the sacrifice, recognition, and responsibility. Okay, but he loses courage, and he drink alcohol and lie down choosely in actions. So that he didn't interested in that situation. He decided, Iqbal Singh, I will be not do anything. Whatever happen, I don't care, because I just want to take the alcohol, and after that he will be he lay down, okay, in the Gurudwara. So meanwhile, Jagat Singh plays in the Gurudwara and asks Mit Singh to wake Iqbal and convey his farewell message. Okay. After that, when the Jagat Singh comes and he says that to Mit Singh, when the Iqbal will be wake up, that time you can say him farewell, and Jagat Singh will be very soon meet him. Oh, so this is happen. Okay, Jagat Singh is ready to sacrifice his life to save Nuran and innocent Muslim. He decided, I will save their life very soon on the train, and Hukum Chand's troubled by the guilt, especially fears for the Hasina, and reflect on the how partition has destroyed humanity and compassion. As the train begins to the move towards Manu Manjra, okay, Hukum Chand's breakdowns in tears and silently prays, okay, that his message secret maybe somehow be stopped. So when he decided that he understand, I should stop these happening, the bloodshed, anarchy in this Manu Manjra, and how can I stop? That's why he was praying to the God, and so this is how the Jagat Singh is doing for the save the life of the thousands of Muslim people, which militants they plan to kill them. Okay. Okay. On the other side, a large crowd of the armed Sikh militants waited near the railway bridge to kill the Muslim and traveling in the train. They stretch a thick rope. Okay, they stretch the thick rope. Okay, and close the bridge. They close the bridge for the why, because the when the train come, and on the train the already said those Muslim people, they will be fell down the train and they will be killed. So that's why they need this plan. Okay, their plan is cruel and calculated. When the train passes at a full speed, the rope will be sweep people sitting on the roof of the train into the river below and killing them instantly. So that's why they made this plan. You understand, dear students? At the